This story is based on eyewitness testimonies. I've been a search and rescue officer for over a decade. Most cases end predictably. Lost hikers, injured campers, disoriented kids. But one night defied every rule I've ever known. We were called to find a young woman who'd vanished from a hiking group. The forest was thick, the air heavy with decay. Our dogs led us deeper into the woods, their barks sharp against the silence. We found her curled under a log, shoeless and trembling. Her eyes looking wild, tracking invisible shapes in the shadows. "He's watching," she whispered. We reassured her, guiding her toward base ops. But as we walked, her terror sharpened. "Why is that man following us?" Her voice shook. I scanned the trees, nothing but swaying branches. My team shrugged it off as shock. "Tell him to stop," she screamed, whirling to shout into the void. "Leave me alone." Her words hung in the air. Then the forest answered. A rhythmic, guttural coughing echoed around us, deep and wet, like something choking on its own breath. It came from everywhere and nowhere. The dog snarled, hackles raised. We quickened our pace. The woman clutched my arm, her nails drawing blood. "He's angry," she hissed. "He says you're too slow." As base ops lights flickered ahead, she grabbed my shoulder, her eyes bulging. "He hates your scar, the one under your collar." Ice shot through me. My scar, a faint line from childhood surgery, is invisible unless you're inches from my neck. How did she know? Before I could speak, the coughing erupted in my ear, closer than breath. I bolted, dragging her into base ops. Medics swarmed her. She babbled about black eyes, but we found no trace of another soul, no footprints, no snapped branches, nothing. Years later, I still hear it, that coughing. When the house creaks at night, I check locks, scan the yard, but find nothing, except for the photo. I found it last month, buried in old case files. It's from the night we rescued her, snapped by a medic. In the background, just beyond the trees, the camera caught a blurred figure, tall. The scar under my collar itches whenever I look at it. This case made me quit night shifts. You can always send us your stories, and they might get featured on our channel. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe.